but I am trying to talk less, ask the other person more things.
Hamilton.
Hamilton?
Talk less.
Oh yeah! Oh my!
Smile more.
Don't make me. Don't. Every time someone else brings up Hamilton, I have to stop them because I will go back down that rabbit hole. I'm an easy push.
You want to know a fun fact?
What?
Traveling from here to SAU, the complete album of Hamilton from start to finish.
Oh my god! Wow, that's not bad though.
Imagine how many times I've taken that trip and listened to that whole thing.
Oh my god!
I'm like, we're halfway there. We're halfway there.
Oh, that's perfect. It's perfect. I can't. I'm sorry.
But you can't. It's a great musical. It changed the face of musicals and introduced Lin-Manuel Miranda to a larger audience outside of YouTube, Broadway, and the rest of the world.
So you like Lin-Manuel?
Oh, I loved him since he was on. He actually first time I saw him.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever watch College Humor?
I mean, I've dabbled.
Yeah, there was like a Amir and Streeter. They had like this little beef. And they were just like, yeah, we brought in this freestyle rap group. And it was Lin-Manuel's rap group. And they're just out there. And he just rips Amir. Like, all right, bitch. I'm trying to take this guy down. It's time to beat down Encyclopedia Brown. No, I don't want to piss on any superficial issue with it. And I was like, yo, who is this guy?
Oh, my God.
And then Hamilton.
That's it. So, like, all right, we're talking about it a little bit. So, stinking Hamilton, when I first saw Hamilton, because it blew up, and I remember when everybody was like, "Have you seen Hamilton?" It was before it even came out on Disney Plus. It was before that.
Oh,
even.
Disney Plus was a long time. Yeah, no, this is Broadway.
Yeah, like from like 20. I think it might. I don't remember when it came out, but I feel like it was like somewhere in the teens. Yeah, that's when it was like, have you seen Hamilton? No, I can't go to New York or whatever.
Can't go to New York and then can't get in the lottery to possibly win a ticket to see Hamilton.
Exactly. And I didn't go. I wasn't a kindergartner in New York either. I couldn't go in. They got to see a Broadway show for free. They probably cost plenty of adults hundreds of dollars, and not thousands at a certain point.
I guarantee you that broke up some relationships because they could not go see Hamilton.
Yeah, probably. Yes.
You said you had tickets. I did. They're fake.
But yeah. But I like Lin-Manuel Miranda. I do understand some people's frustrations with him because they put him in especially with Disney stuff. He does and music by Lin-Manuel Miranda for everything. And he's working on a new The Warriors.
Oh,
a Warrior, yeah, like a Broadway musical version. I think it's for Broadway, but he's also been dabbling in directing, so who knows? Maybe he's trying to get a little movie going on too.
I would doubt it.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
Like the next step. I mean, and I do have to say this about Lin. He's fantastic. He's great. However, for the area that he's in and he's doing, if he was rapping with rappers, he wouldn't be that good.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah. Also, he has a big 90s type influence and kind of 90s-ish way of even though he makes movies or makes music for movies that come out now, it's very much I think the reason people might be getting annoyed with him is it's stuck in that era a little bit. He's just, and anytime I hear it, I like it though. But
it's for the new audiences of hip hop. It's basically that kids' music version.
Right.
So everybody loves the Wheels on the Bus. Everybody knows the Wheels on the Bus. It's a go-to. You can listen to it. For those people that weren't hip hop and they're just yo, this is nice. It's wholesome. It's Broadway Will Smith. It's good. It's get jiggy with it.
Exactly.
But I would love for him to partner up with Kanye and then do some weird 2-act play. We're just gonna make a whole music video on the stage and then we're just gonna do some bomb ass music.
That is true. He could be doing something crazy, literally crazier, especially at his level. But yeah, I don't know. Did you see Tick Tick Boom?
Nah, what's that?
That's his first movie. He directed a movie with Andrew Garfield in it.
I did not see that.
It's so good. And all right. So Now I hate when I ask a guest, "Have you seen this?" and they say no. Then I go into my whole spiel of, "Now I'm gonna tell you all about it." But
That's what this is for.
I know that's what it's for.
This is how we get syndicated.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. But Tick Tick Boom, I did a video about it a couple years ago. But it's about. Have you seen Rent?
Yes.
It's about the writer of Rent, and you know about the creator of Rent, the guy who was going to direct Rent, or he directed the first rendition, but you know what happened to him?
No.
He died.
Okay. Well,
He died. Oh, this is all right. So what's great about Tick Tick Boom is and it starts out with a great song, basically where it's about a guy who is turning 30 and he's not where he wants to be, and it's about him just sort of freaking out and trying to figure out his life about like what is he gonna do and trying to complete. He's trying to complete this play, and it's not Rent.
Okay.
It's what he's doing right before Rent,
Mhm.
and it this is minor spoiler, ultimately fails. But you just sort of get to see a glimpse at a guy who is so worried about not being where he's at, and then at the end of the movie, they reveal, and it turns out he went on to make Rent, but he didn't get to see the success. He died literally the day of when they were going to like show to the public for the first time. And
That's crazy.
yeah, and so the first performance turned into like a wake, and then everybody was just so bummed out. They started to perform and then it blew up, and now Rent is Rent.
That's crazy.
And it's so good because I think the movie it taps into everybody's thing of like what am I going to be at 30? What is it like 30? This big old behemoth of what? And also it shows like slow down. You don't gotta do all that. Just chill.
A man that was born before 2020.
Yeah, literally. He turned 30 in 1990, so like he has a song called 3090.
Okay.
Which is fun. And one more thing, and what I think it does the best and showcases Lin-Manuel Miranda's skills the best. It's not his music. It's
somebody else's.
Exactly. And I think that it's the perfect blend. Like you could still feel Lin-Manuel Miranda's like influence in the movie, and he's also utilizing ideas that wouldn't have like he's bringing on like Broadway. I don't know, veterans that I only know because in that musical year I was watching a lot of musical things. And so like there's like this one whole scene where I'm like, that person's in Hamilton, that person's in Hades Town. Have you heard of Hades Town?
No.
It's a musical. It's good. It's only a musical. It's one of those you have to look up the music for.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. It's good. And it's a celebration of Broadway and musicals in general, as well as look at this man who's influenced everything, especially Lin-Manuel Miranda. Also,
okay. Mr. Tony.
Mr. Tony.
He has like a bunch of Tonys.
Oh yeah, he's got one. Yeah. And I don't think he got that an Oscar. Well, no, but maybe one day he could get an Oscar.
Yeah.
Or unless he has he might have a music Oscar for something, but I don't know.
Probably the second best artist of our generation.
Really?
Yes.
Lin-Manuel? Really?
As far as like what do they call it? Like the Da Vinci Man? I forgot what the base name of that, but the person that can do a bunch of different things, I'll probably put him at number 2. Can you guess number 1?
Who's number 1?
Guess. Give me a quick guess.
Denzel Washington?
Grande negativo. Donald Glover.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Acting, directing, writing, music.
Yeah, that's true.
Stand up.
That is true.
And he has a foothold in just like, what's something that changed the world? This is America.
I know. I literally watch This Is America. I feel like I watch it every year. And not even on purpose. But I make sure it's watched at least once a year. Yeah. At least, and it's usually more than once, but at least once.
I wouldn't be surprised if that got changed to like the Juneteenth national anthem. It's like, oh, it's Juneteenth. This is America. Like, oh.
It's not like us. Not like us.
Not like us.
They can't. I mean,
I can't say what I want to say. No, I was gonna say it can't be not like us. There was like a white guy straight in a video that was like, I'm in Compton. It was just like
in the Not Like Us video.
Yeah, I might be weird because I was just like, who the fuck is that white guy?
I didn't even think about that.
He's like dead center. Crowd shot.
Really?
Yeah, like not even like it's just like I'm an executive with this company, and I felt like it was pretty dope if I was in this music video, Kendrick.
All right, man. I didn't notice that though. I don't know, but you noticed it.
Cut that out if it's not true. I will fact check. I'm not.
Jamie, look it up. I need my own Jamie.
Jamie. Yeah. Jamie's our imaginary friend who looks up all the facts of all the wild stuff that might be thrown out.
Man,
it's a possibility he might be Asian.
So you know? I don't know. I don't know. I think
that's his close one. There was the glasses initially.
Oh, let's see how far zoomed in you are. Okay, that's not that. Yeah, okay. I could, yeah.
I was just like, Poindexter.
Maybe he's dating somebody else who's there who is a person of color. You think of that?
I didn't. That's why I didn't want to say it, because me saying it isn't how I feel. It was just my original observation of this scene.
Wow.
Like, everything comes in unfiltered, and then I filter it. I'm just like, hey, maybe that's a guy that comes over. He got a good jump shot. His parents moved into town like a Disney movie, and he's gonna join a team that has some discipline problems. Give him some structure. Set up in that corner. Hit the three, and for the game winner, he has hops and dunks it, and all the black community comes together with his family. He's invited to the cookout.
What if he's like the token white friend? Like
exactly.
He had a group of friends, and he's like, "Oh, I feel left out." And they had a moment. They were like, "Come on, you could come along," but maybe they should have like stood in front of him.
Like something. Before the scene, everybody's like, "Where's Mike? Hey, Mike, get in the middle. Get in the middle. Make sure you get my boy.
He's got cancer.
He's the local veterinarian, so everybody takes their dogs there, and he's like, Mike, you know what? You're the most gangster out of everybody. I've seen you look a pit bull dead in the eyes. He's about to bite you in the face. You ain't even move. It's respect.
Maybe Kendrick Lamar was about, like, he was like across the street. He grabbed something to eat. He's like on his way back to the set, and then he stops him from, like, the white guy saves him from crossing the street and getting hit by a car. It's like, oh, thank you. You want to be in this video?
It's gonna be a pretty big one.
Yeah. But yeah, gosh darn. So did you see that Kendrick's doing the Super Bowl?
Yes. There is some wavering on people wondering if that was the right choice.
Really?
Yeah.
Because they know what he's gonna try. He's gonna try to sing that song.
He has to. He's going to. That's why he's there.
But how? That's why. So this is what I'm racking my brain about.
It's a great football song.
You think?
They're not like us. We about to go out there and whoop they butt. They're not like us.
I could imagine like a marching band playing the dun dun dun.
They already had it.
Really?
They already had it.
Oh.
I think, on the Olympic show with Snoop, or like some stand-up people were talking about, they were just like, here's the worst part. He stole the summer with that song, but wait till the HBCU bands get a hold of it and they're playing it at halftime and playing it. Dun, 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 dun.
I would honestly love it though.
Yeah.
But like, how? I still don't know how. He says, I've heard the radio. Have you heard it on the radio? Like just the radio? They have to cut around a lot. They have to, every pedophile, everything. How am I going to say it?
He's doing it. He's performing, so he can do whatever you want. It's like when Lil Wayne goes out for a performance. A lot of the times he changes up the lyrics because he doesn't remember them. Yeah. And so like I'll remember his song and then like, oh, that's Lil Wayne, and I'll be like, yeah, what are you talking about? That's not what you said it in the song you just released 5 days ago. And it was just like, I just felt like, I forgot it then, but I'm so good, I'm just gonna do it this way. You'd be like, yeah.
I'm excited. I do want to see, and also a lot of the times when they do whoever's doing the halftime show, they put their own resources in. Mm-hmm. So
don't get paid for it.
Yeah. But I mean, I also feel like though it's only right though. Like if anybody else did the Super Bowl, I think there would be a lot of people thinking, but why isn't Kendrick doing it? He literally stole the summer. He took the summer and said, "This is mine now."
In a chokehold.
And you talked about Donald Glover. Donald Glover had a new album, and I feel like it was a little quiet.
Well, I mean, I give him a pass on that because it was a soundtrack to his movie that's about to come out. I don't think the music was important to him.
That's what everybody says. I don't even know about this movie. Is this movie
Have
really
you seen?
happening?
You have not seen this trailer?
I've seen the trailer.
Okay.
But I don't even know if it's real.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know.
That's what he's been doing. He had his own music. He has his own movie studio.
But do you think is it a whole movie?
Yes.
I
He
don't
has a
know.
soundtrack to it.
Everybody keeps saying it. I don't know.
What makes you not think that he's put out movies and TV shows?
Because
You haven't seen Atlanta?
I've seen Atlanta.
Have you seen Swarm?
I've seen Swarm.
Okay, well then what makes you think he can do a movie?
Can do a movie. I just feel when I saw that trailer, it wasn't screaming, "This is a movie" to me.
It had graphics, all of it. What do you mean?
The effects.
Oh,
I do think the effects are good, but I do think it does kind of look like it could still be like an extended music video or something.
No, it's a full movie. It's just that
I'm looking at something.
it's in tandem. It's coming out this year, the end of this year.
So wait, the album hasn't even come out yet?
No, that was the soundtrack.
I'm about to stink it. I'm about to. So wait. So that was the soundtrack. That's not the album.
It's both.
It's both.
Both. The album is the soundtrack to the movie.
You said tandem. Where's the movie then?
It's coming out later, but people want the music, and he can sell. The thing is, he can sell the music, and you're gonna come see what it would be like a big music video,
right,
for the album. But if he give you that, and like he was saying, like I released it out, and then it has like those movie cuts in there, so you can hear the movie in the album. And it's where like you can kind of everybody's starting to try to piece it together because there's certain songs you're just like that's got to be the beginning of the movie. Right. Okay, this is kind of where he's about to try to turn a path and realize like he's about to do that. Like it's that's why I said #1 artist of my generation in my opinion because he does these things in real life that work in with his art. So, like, I can see him being like, hey, I'm going to put this out first. That way they can have some fun. They can think about it. And then once they get to the movie, you already know what to kind of expect. But so now I'm just going to give you the visuals to go in between it. Kind of like he wanted to do with Because of the Internet.
All right.
Did you read that script?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I don't even. This might be another unpopular opinion. I don't love all of Donald Glover's music.
He has.
It's kind of.
Like what? Like what? Give me one so I can kind of.
I don't know. I mean, I like the. So like because of the internet, I think I listened to that whole album. I think. Which I like Sweatpants. Is that on that one?
Yeah, that's one.
All right, good. It sounds like I know what I mean. Like know what I'm saying. I like Sweatpants, but I feel like I only like half of Sweatpants.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that for most of the songs in that album.
But that was his experimental album.
Yeah, and I also know that, like, that was when he was starting out. Like, I remember when, because I knew him from Community, and it was before Atlanta had come out, and he's like, and I had seen even the comedy special. He technically has two. He has one that
he's on the stage with the blue in the background. Then he has another one that's a little bit later on Comedy Central.
Yeah, exactly, Comedy Central one, and then there's the one that I think is on like Netflix right now.
Yeah, something that
weirdo. And I remember when he was transitioning to music, and he was like,
"Did you see any of his YouTube stuff?"
I love it.
Derek Comedy.
Oh my god, loved. That's my
Mystery Team.
I like Mystery Team. I didn't like it as much. I liked it a lot, but the Derek Comedy stuff. I'm gonna say that people go check out Derek Comedy.
100%.
The quality is literally probably like 140p for each of the videos.
But at the time, it was respectable what they were doing.
I still think it's like Jerry. Do you know that? Do you know him by Jerry is one where he poops his pants.
Oh
yes, that one. I love that one. I watch. Have you seen the spelling bee one?
I heard what you said.
Yeah, it's so good. All of them are so good. I just like it. Oh, or there's one where it's like a talent show and the kid is like, this one's called not all right or something like that. I don't remember.
Was
but
it the talent show or the movie?
Not the movie.
Okay.
It goes like cool, all right, cool, all right, and then it goes like you just hear his drunk dad coming and he's like, "Where's the dinner?" Well, I had a tough day. And it's just a kid basically saying, "My parents are beating each other at home, help me." but on stage at a talent show, it's good. I love all the Derek Comedy, and you even see them pop up sometimes. The other two guys, like they both did a little appearance on Community, each on different episodes. And I don't know if I wonder if they do anything with Donald at all anymore. Probably
I mean,
not.
I imagine they still get, because they probably got some fans that'll be like, "Hey, I want to see all together," because like there was classics. There's still like, oh man, I don't go off on all of them, but yeah, there's
They're
some.
so good. One day I want to do. We should do it. Like, you want to do a reaction on one of them someday? Someday.
Hey, 100%.
That'd be a fun idea. Because I feel like nobody watches those anymore. Maybe they do, but I don't think so.
Oh no, like I said, I just watched or showed my friend the one where he was showing the documentary movie, like the film projects in class, and it was all about the girl, and he's just like, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. What the heck? He's making movies about, that's not about you. You think everything's about you. At the very end, I can't spoil it, but yeah, he does a thing, and he's just, what?
Oh my god, I would watch that with my brother and my cousin like all day. We would watch those. It's just hilarious. I love when Donald Glover, and he does it a lot in Community also, when he does a fake cry.
Oh, I was about to say the cry.
Yes. It's just cry. It's like crying rage almost. He even does it in weirdo way. He's like, wait. He's got his arms behind him, all that.
Oh, when he was running away from the hobo. Myself.
He got to start writing on 30 Rock.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Now I feel like I want to go back and watch, because I wonder if there's like any jokes in 30 Rock that I feel like, oh, this could have been it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I think he was in a couple episodes too. Like Tracy Morgan was just like talking to him, but I couldn't tell. Like I said, Tina Fey. You've heard Tina Fey on Royalty?
What?
Have you heard Tina Fey's part on Royalty? It's a mixtape.
No.
What? Yeah, I mean, she ain't rapping, but she on the track.
What?
Yeah, Gambino is forever.
Okay.
I'm here. Yeah, you thought I was gonna come out here and Tina Fey. Tina Fey on a rap song. Oh, have you heard Royalty?
No.
Whoa. No, man, when I say he was in his bag, like, because the internet was experimental, his Sick Boy cul-de-sac, that was like his early infant stages where he kind of rapped all the way up here. Royalty, he got like somebody that's like, I be rapping. And then he was just like, he got samples. Oh, like I was listening, I was just like, man, this song feels like from my childhood. Like I remember this, but I know this is the first time I heard it. And it's just like, oh, that's from a video game. Oh, that's from a popular pop star. I remember doing it. At the end of one of them, he kind of was just like, I can't believe this is, and you're just like, that is that song. But
I will look that up.
That
sounds good.
Oh, man.
Quick on a little bit of Tina Fey you just said. Did you see the new Mean Girl?
Yes. I watched the new Mean Girls, and it made me discover that they made Mean Girls too.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, this feels very Disney.
Yeah.
But it has so many stars. I was like, why was this not bigger?
So, wait, so you saw the Mean Girls musical movie?
Yes.
Did you like it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I liked it a lot.
I appreciate it. It was like updated to this generation, and it didn't do the exact same thing, but it still hit those notes.
And it did the TikTok. I loved how they utilized TikTok in the whole movie, because they even do like crazy things where they'll be like, it's vertical, and they'll like pushing. I don't know, it's this way. They did a bunch, and the Lindsay Lohan surrogate person's best friends. They're kind of like the choruses of the movie, so it keeps cutting to TikToks of them.
Immediately when I saw those three, I was like, that's got to be one of the funnest roles to have in that movie.
Literally,
because they were killing.
They were both the friends were my favorite part of the entire movie.
Oh, yes.
And also the dumb girl with the dead blank stare.
Yes.
Like, it is literally, it's like you're looking at a wall almost. I don't know how she found that look, but I was like, bravo.
You know exactly what tears a person's heart apart. Oh, you don't care about anything. I'm not a person to you. Oh, yeah.
Literally just like looking at, like, it's like she met God all of a sudden, right? Like right there, and just her eyes are stuck that way or something. And also, what I love most about that movie is, because I thought about like the first Mean Girls, Rachel McAdams as Regina George is like an iconic movie villain type thing.
Yes.
But they did a really good job at both making this Regina George scary. Like, they had a couple of her songs that literally were shot like a horror movie, it felt like. But also give you a little bit more of she's just a girl.
Exact. That's what I loved about it.
Mm-hmm.
It seemed like it was realistic stakes in a less violent environment.
Yeah.
And like as they played it up in Mean Girls 2 was just like, this is kind of real. Like they're mean, but at the same time, everybody does have their problems, whether it justifies it or not. But I feel like they brought it down home to where like the kids could actually watch it and be like, okay, this is something that I can actually identify with, without it being like, yeah, somebody's cutting the nipples off a shirt.
Yeah, exactly. And also, and something that I noticed when I only watched it once, but I noticed it. All the musical like anytime they do get, because first Mean Girls is kind of like broadish. Like there are times it's like this could never happen.
Yep.
But what I like about it is the scenes in the new Mean Girls. It's dark. It looks like a normal high school when they're not singing. But when they are singing, that's when the lights go up, and that's when you start to see some of the more crazy things. And the background dancers of like the student background dancers, I also pay attention to a lot because they like, anytime Regina George says something, they like, or like they're just like scared looking. I don't know why I noticed them, but they did a really good job of just like utilizing the background classmates and really making them be like.
It was more of a theatrical performance than like a theater performance than a movie performance.
Exactly.
Like, I always love that, to where if it feels like it can be done on the stage, like do that. I want to see if you're doing like scene changes. Think of like not all of it, but like those cool quick ones. Like have like an AV club in the background, kind of like holding up like a spotlight or something, or gaffing things up as they're getting ready or walking down the hallway. And then like they get ready, somebody with a clipboard's just like, okay, go. And then they get into the number. Like I enjoy those because I love the practical nature of theater with just the ability to do everything in camera. Like I hate everybody that depends on just like, well, just cut and go to here, cut and go to here. Like no, in this point in time, like show everybody what's going on. Like it's impressive some of the things people do to pull off movies and shots.
Yes.
I would love to see the people behind the camera like putting that in there. Anytime a movie does that, like you already got my attention.
Yes.
And I'm like, okay, this is a movie for me and my people. Like, let me see what you're doing.
Exactly. And the directors of that new Mean Girls, that's their first movie. It's two directors. It's their first movie, but I couldn't tell. Like they move that camera, do a bunch. There's one cool part, like everybody's after like the good nice girl. And it's like following her, and then she's going crazy, and the camera's like spinning and like goes upside down. I'm like, oh my god, this is crazy. I saw that with a friend. And I literally looked in the middle of the movie. I was like, this is really cool, because I was just like, whoa. I was so surprised about how I was, because I ain't seen the first Mean Girls in a long time. So I was surprised. I was actually like, no, I'm in this. I'm enjoying it. I like it. I would watch it again.